Alrighty, howdy y'all. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Today we got legs. And I'm gonna try, that machine I've done in the past for calves? I forgot to do the same thing where I put my gym bag on my tripod so it doesn't move around in the car. There we go. The workout I was doing for calves, the sort of leg press, it's a little wonky and that, like, I don't know that I'll be able to do it like too great in terms of like, I'm worried about getting the range of motion. I might just have to move the seat like really far up or something, but I'm just kind of worried about range of motion with it. But we're still gonna give it a shot, I think, for the first workout. Or at least I'll warm up with it, and if I don't think I can make it work to get like an actually good workout of quads done, then I won't do it. Oh, sorry, that was probably really loud. I think I can turn here. Whoa, what am I doing? Gotta be careful. They set up a bunch of construction stuff out here, so I don't really know what's going on, but it looks like I just turn into here. Yep, that's exactly what I do. All right, sorry, gotta focus on the road, gotta make sure it's all good. Ooh, am I even gonna be able to sneak behind this car to get into the right lane? Let's see. Ooh, not quite. I don't want to risk it. They could probably pull up just slightly farther, but oh well. There we go. Alrighty. So, main thing I wanted to talk about, travel. As you know, obviously it's not very far back. If you go and look at my previous videos, I was in Australia for a bit. And I was just talking to one of my coworkers about traveling, nature, all that. If you get the ability to go and travel ever in your life, whether it be study abroad, family vacation, make the most of that, because it is truly amazing. Like my time in Australia and in New Zealand, phenomenal. And I've like this summer, I've literally been thinking about it, and I'm like, dang, I really wish I was back there right now. Like I wish I could go back to Australia and New Zealand because I miss it. And I didn't, like, obviously in the moment it was an amazing experience, but I did not realize how much I'd miss it. So I've just been thinking about that recently, and when you're there, make the most of it. I mean, me and my buddy, when we were in Australia, we were going places, like we weren't 21 at the time, which sucked because we couldn't rent our own vehicle, but we still and it was obviously more expensive because of it, but we still managed to get like everywhere we wanted to. We flew, we took trains, we took buses. We literally took a bus from the very southern tip of the South Island of New Zealand all the way to the top of the South Island, took a ferry to the North Island, and then took a bus from the south of the Northern Island to the northern side of the Northern Island. I know it's a lot of cardinal directions, but I mean, just phenomenal, man. And geez, we really made the most of it, but it's crazy because, like I said, we made the most of it. We did everything we could. And obviously towards the end, we honestly became a little restricted by money. At least I did. But geez, it just feels like I wish I'd done so much more, even though I did like the most that I could, That's just how great of an experience it was. And that's why I'm like pushing it so much. It's like, if you can travel, take it. Like, obviously it's amazing if you can go with a friend or a significant other or family. But even if you get the opportunity to travel by yourself, man, take the leap. Like, it will be worth it, trust me, especially out of country. Obviously, you can travel. If you're in the US, you can travel to another state, and that's all good and fun. But just another country is just a whole new ballgame. And I mean, in terms of the traveling alone, you can argue it's I'm gonna consume this really quick before I continue. Just because of like culture shock. I'll continue this thought. Thankfully, in Australia, I didn't really have to worry about culture shock. The biggest difference was that they drove on the other side of the road. So I didn't have to worry about that, which I know traveling alone, if that's the case, like if you go to Japan from the US, you're going to be in for a bit of a ride when you get there at first, trying to figure things out. At least I think. Maybe there's a really good way to like figure things out. But still do it. You know, learning's a part of the fun. So, I don't know. I like, if you can travel, do it, because it completely revamps your perspective on things and just rewires who you are as a person. Like, I did so much, like, you're separated. Besides my buddy, I didn't have anyone there that I knew. And I got a lot of time to think to myself, and it, like, you almost become a completely different person. So, that's my little thought for the day is, you know, take the chances when they're presented to you, because you don't know when you're going to get them again, and they can really just change your entire life. So, but we're going to head on into the gym. Hopefully it's not too busy. We're going to get started with stretching for legs outside because it is a beautiful day. I've got my Josh Allen shirt on because he is the king of the NFL. Can't win overtime games, but, you know, he'll show out and look cool while doing it. But do I look like Josh Allen? I feel like I've gotten that a few times. You know, like, people have just said, "Oh, you look like Josh Allen." Face-wise, obviously I'm not 6'4" and super sexy, but face-wise, you know, is it there? Is it there a little bit? Is my twin there? Maybe if I had long, I used to have hair like his, and that might have helped a little bit. But anyways, we're gonna get in. I'm gonna cut the camera before I sneeze. We're gonna get started on stretching. Alrighty. Cool. My lunch is making me burp a little bit. I had the pizza and chicken again, but I want to mainly do that leg press that I'm talking about because I want to be able to load it up really heavy. I normally do like a leg press at the college gym because I like being able to load it up. I load like, I think it's, I don't know, like 6 plates on each side and then 25. At least that's what I was doing. And that's just like your typical, you know, leg press. And I really wish they had one of those here. I'm kind of shocked, honestly, they don't. And I don't mind doing the hack squat, and I don't mind doing the pendulum squat. I like the pendulum squat a lot, and the hack squat here is okay. But, you know, nothing beats loading as much weight as you can onto a leg press and pushing it as much as you can. So that's what the one that I normally do calves on is like, but it's just not, I don't know. If I adjust it properly, I might be able to like get good depth and whatnot, good full range of motion, but usually I'm not extending or contracting, whichever one, I don't remember, because it's been a while since I've tried to do a legit leg press on it, but I can't extend or contract fully on it, which just doesn't make it that good. So also, I forgot my gym shoes at home, of course, so we're rocking the regular shoes and of course it's for leg day too, when I'm actually like using my feet the most, but oh well, we'll rock it. But we got a bit more stretching to do. My leg day stretching takes a little bit longer, but I don't really got much else to say before we start this workout besides, do you think I look like Josh Allen? I really think, maybe now that I'm losing a little bit of weight, maybe I don't as much anymore because he has such a bigger frame than me. He's just a bigger guy than me. And I'm, you know, so we weren't just talking about the face. I don't know. I might just be floating my ego because I like him, but I've had people, I legitimately have had people say that, so just saying. But we'll go ahead and get started when we're done stretching. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't really figure this out in terms of like, I don't know, it still feels weird and it doesn't feel like a normal leg press, but we're still gonna give it a try because I want to at least give it a fair try once. And if I don't like it, then I won't be going back to it. And I think also today is abductors and adductors. So it'll be 2 quad, 1 hamstrings, sussy machine, calf, and I guess abs. I guess I'll be doing abs both yesterday and today. And then that means I won't have to do abs the rest of the week. So we got 5 plates and a 25 on there. Don't really know how to move. I mean, it felt like it was pretty okay. Again, I'm still trying to figure out kind of how to do it properly. So we're just going to give it a shot and see how it goes.
Okay. I mean, I could maybe lower my feet down a little bit. I mean, I could see, I don't know. I'll try lowering my feet a little bit. I'm just really trying to get that 90 degrees, you know? But see, oh, I guess it's on the rest, so I was going to say it's not at 90 degrees right now, but that's because it's not all the way down. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another plate on. I'd take the 25 off and kind of see, hopefully that'll feel good. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. So maybe it's just I need more weight on there. So we'll try that. And then move on to maybe either hamstrings or leg extensions. Alrighty. I've been thinking about it a little bit, and I almost feel like I'm not doing enough for legs, because I used to do like so much for legs, like to the point where I'd be like at the end I'd be dead. And don't get me wrong, I'm still working my ass off and I'm so tired by the end, but like, I don't know, the volume almost doesn't seem like it's there. So I might need to look at changing up how I do my leg days, because it just feels like I don't have nearly as much volume as I used to. And I still think my legs are improving, but I think they could be improving better. So I think I need to look into that, because, you know, I used to be, my legs, like after every workout would be dead. And I still think that's accomplishable with this, but you know, I can make it easier on myself by adding like another workout. So I'm gonna look into doing that, changing up the leg days a little bit, making them a little bit longer. Maybe just not doing abs on leg day and then doing abs on my pull day. But the only reason I'm doing abs is because I can't do wrist curls. So I don't know, we'll have to see. But we're gonna rock 110 on these lying leg curls. We got 3 sets. Let's see how they go. Okay, I think we're going to try this at least for one more set, the 110, and then we're going to do some leg extensions, and then, you know, the usual. I forgot to say at the end of this workout, I'm going to try that egg pudding. God, I really hope it's good. Okay, let me get the music on. There we go. Because I haven't done them in a while, and I was actually talking to my buddy about it, doing unilateral leg extensions. I haven't done them in a bit. I've got 105 on there. We're going to try that and see how that goes. My buddy couldn't make it in today because he is not feeling good. I feel like there's a sickness going around right now, a cold or something. I feel my coworkers are also sick, so hopefully it's nothing too bad. And usually I don't, unless I'm like really sick, I usually don't stay out of the gym. But if I am sick, I usually, you know, you got to wipe down your shit. Like, be sanitary if you can, especially if you're sick. Like, wash your hands before you come here, you know, do what you can to keep the gym healthy, you know. So, I mean, that's kind of what it's all about. But we're going to rock 105 on this for each leg. We'll see how it goes. I was testing it out. It was a little heavy, but I think we could definitely get it for 8. We got 2 sets of it. Let's get started. Okay, 9 each, pretty good. I'm happy with that. I can't, I mean, I think I'm gonna stick with this weight. I could try going up to 120, but after that, I think it'd be better just to stick at 105. You know, it's cool. You know, I think muscle fibers are cool just because I'm a kinesiology minor, or well, exercise science minor, but like watching them work or ripple while you're actually doing the workout is so neat to see, like under the skin what's actually happening and how the muscles are contracting. But besides that, we'll finish these up and move on. Oh, there's the shoe. Alrighty. Got abductor, got the sussy machine. I've already said it before, but unfortunately with this one for abductors, oh shit, what am I supposed to, I think I'm supposed to start with 110, we'll do 110. It just kind of sucks because it doesn't go all the way to 1, it only goes to 2. So I'm not getting that full ROM, like I can't, because I can see the 1, it just doesn't stay. So, we're gonna rock these in, you know, I was thinking about it, and I think I might just start doing abductors and adductors less, like maybe once or twice a month instead of 4 times a month. No, I guess it is twice a month already. I'm gonna have to sneeze. For a shot. But I'm gonna start doing them less because, I don't know, I feel like they get trained with everything else, so I don't think they need to be like focused on a day necessarily. I mean, I'm still probably gonna do them like once a month or something, just as an addition to maybe the normal leg day, and then maybe just focus more on, you know, with quads, hamstrings, whatnot, because that's still gonna train my abductors and adductors, just not as the primary muscle, you know. So I don't know, I'll think about it, but we're gonna get started with these, see how they go with this non-full ROM abductors. Oh, okay. I know on there I got like 120 starting with the adductors. Also, sorry, I was gonna sneeze and now I don't have to, but now my nose is running. With the adductors, like, I can't overload them too much because if I try pushing too hard, I just feel like they're gonna cramp. And I stretch them every time before leg day. So I really don't know. It's probably just as good to only do them like once a month, you know, just to give them at least a day of like, you know, focused training. But I feel like taking them out of 2 times a month would be fine. And damn, I might have done this a little too wide. Oh, yes. Gotta, whew, a little too wide, I'm not that flexible. Alrighty. Ooh. 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 Okay, ow. I got 12 for, see, the start of adductors feels not good, but then once I get going, it feels pretty good. We could honestly, I got 12 there. We could probably try moving up to 130 for them. And I think we will stick at 110 for adductors. Nope, abductors. Then we just got calves, and you know what? Since I did abs yesterday, I'll probably wait to do abs until like arms or chac. Probably arms, but I think I want to start having abs just permanently at the end of leg day instead of at the end of pull day, because pull day is only supposed to be a temporary ab thing because I can't do wrist curls. So we'll probably do that, but we're gonna finish this up, move on to calves, and hit some posing. All right, we got it in the 0.6. I was actually gonna change up the machine I'm doing calves on. I was gonna do it on like the half squat, but the platform is too far back to where I'm hitting my like the heels. And if I had my gym shoes, it may actually be different because these shoes kind of have a bit of a back part compared to my gym shoes. But I was catching on the bar whenever I would go down with my calves, like my back of my shoe would catch when I would push up. So we're just going back to what we used last time. So we got a bit more. We got 40 pounds more on there than we normally do, and I feel like I'm a little bit closer, but it should still be fine. We're gonna rock these. Gosh, and then we got posing, and then it'll be back home to try that custard. And jeez, based on yesterday, that smell was rancid, so I'm really hoping it's good. And I checked the consistency in the fridge today during my break, and it was kind of watery. So honestly, what I might do is as soon as I get home, because I normally shower before I record, is I'll throw it in the freezer while I'm showering, try and build up that consistency a little bit to make it more like a custard. And then when I get out of the shower and start recording, hopefully it's a good consistency and I'm not just eating egg, milk, protein powder soup. But I am really nervous, so we'll have to see how it goes. But we'll get started on calves. Ooh, That's heavy. That was heavy. I still think we're gonna rock it for one more set. Maybe next time we do it, because I obviously I want to be heavy with them. You know what? We're just gonna rock this next set and see how it goes, and I'll update you at the posing. Because I might do this. We'll have to see. I gotta think about it for next time. Excuse me. Alrighty, we're gonna lock in on this posing because I've been talking about how bad my leg posing has been. So we're gonna lock in today. Yeah. So. Gotta get in the right spot of the lighting. Let's see what's looking good here. A little more forward. Okay. I'm trying. So, I know it's not like, oh, excuse me. I know it's not like the craziest thing you'll ever see on the internet, like vascularity or just like looks wise, but damn, am I happy to see my legs looking like this. This, like I said, this is the most muscle definition I've ever been able to see in my legs. You know, just being able to see that it's showing more and more each day just shows me that, you know, the cut's got to be at least working a little bit. So honestly, I'll lower the camera a little bit, hopefully get a better view of the legs. See what we got. If we can get the hamstrings going a little. Okay, not bad. I gotta be so careful with my legs because I feel like whenever I flex my legs, I'm gonna pull something. Probably means I'm not doing it right, but I'm liking that. Let's see if I can do the left. The left is a little bit harder for me because I don't got the greatest mind muscle connection with the left side of my body. Come on. Trying to get the hamstring flexed. Alrighty. See if we can get the calves going a little. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Well, I think I was a little bit better posing. Again, nothing fantastic. Still got to work on it, but pretty good day. I think just honestly increasing that volume a bit would help out. I'm gonna look into restructure my leg days a little bit. And yeah, overall pretty solid. And now comes the time when I get to go back and try an egg thing. I'm glad I got cardio today though because, well, first of all, even though I'm not in my gym shoes, these shoes are probably gonna be better so I can actually walk on the treadmill because I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but I actually had to go on like the weighted bike or the resistance bike because I was getting a blister on my heel from walking on the treadmill with an incline. So yeah, but I should be able to walk on it today, hopefully. So, alrighty. Well, I'm gonna hop on that cardio, and then we get to eat. Oh, I don't even know if I said why I was happy. I'm happy that I'm doing cardio because I'm at like the top end of my macros in terms of like fat. Like I'm at like the limit for like exactly the limit for fat. But doing cardio will take a little bit of that off. I know there's a little bit more fat in that because it's technically eggs. I think I'm 400 calories under my like amount because I have 1,800 calories. So I'm at like, I think I'm at exactly 1,400 too, which is kind of crazy. So I'm still good there. I just might go slightly over the fat while trying that yogurt thing. But if it's not good, if the custard's not good, I'm not gonna have it all the day. I'm just gonna try it today and then I'll try and scarf it down tomorrow since my macros won't really, you know, whatever. I'll figure it out when I get back. Alrighty, we are back at the house, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna try to be a little bit quieter because I know my roommate wasn't feeling too hot, and when I came in and said hello, I didn't get a response when I normally do, so if he's taking a nap, I don't want to be too loud. So, good leg day, like I was saying. I think I want to do a little bit more volume, you know, kind of get back into my more intense leg days. Like, obviously I don't really back squat anymore because it's just not that comfortable. But like I used to go pretty hard on my leg days. Like I do back squats, Bulgarians, leg press. Like I did more than I needed to be. I was also on a bulk, so that's also a factor in that. I'm gonna try and straighten this out a little bit. There we go. But hey bud, you wanna come up here? Here, buddy. Come on. Why'd you go that way? Come up here. Here, come here. Hop up. Come on. Hey, there you go. But like I said, I want to try and do a little bit better at having a more intense leg day. So I don't know if that means adding another another hamstring, another calf, or what. But this guy, he's stupid. No, stay away. But we'll have to see what we do. But like, regardless of the volume of the workout, stop. You're not getting jacked like me. It was still a good workout. You know, it felt good. The leg press, it was just all right. You know, I definitely think I could do something else. You're not allowed on the table. Stop. You want your protein? No. Did you just lick my microphone? Or did you lick my necklace? Oh, that did not go down right. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. The leg press was okay. I don't think I'll do that again as like an actual leg press. I can still use it for calves. That was good. Stop. But yeah, I'm kind of stalling right now because I forgot to put the custard in the fridge or in the freezer before getting in the shower. So I'm trying to let it freeze a little bit. Stop. No, not for you. Not for you. But I think I'll go ahead and grab it now. You're going on the floor, bud. And we'll kind of see how it is. I am very nervous. Yeah, this was barely in the freezer for even like 3 minutes. It's basically been in there since I started recording this clip. And it's pretty watery, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe a cup of milk was a bit too much, which makes me worried. I really don't. I got it. After the smell yesterday, I'm so nervous. It doesn't smell as bad as yesterday. It's definitely, okay. The texture isn't that bad. Very, oh God. There's just no way this can be good. All right, well, cheers. I like to claim I have an iron stomach. I don't throw up that often, and even when I do throw up, I usually have to force myself to throw up. Like if I feel sick, like my stomach hurts, I usually cannot throw up by myself. So I'll usually shove, it's a little graphic, but I shove my thumb down my throat to make myself have that gag reflex to throw up. My cat's sniffing my tripod. All right, cheers. It's not that good. It just tastes like protein. It's grainy too. Stop shaking the tripod. It's grainy too. I guess I gotta try one more bite, right? I can't even, okay. So initially, it doesn't really have a taste. The texture is not bad. But that aftertaste is just like protein powder, but slightly worse. It just tastes like pure protein powder, but slightly worse and slightly watered down, if that makes sense. So I actually think what I could do, I have granola. Oh, Jesus. I can't even imagine eating this whole thing. I have granola, I have cinnamon. I probably am not gonna eat this tonight because I'm already like at my macros, at my calorie limit, whatnot, because this will get me up to 150 grams of protein, and then I think I'm just gonna have some cottage cheese or something because I gotta stay under my fat. So I'll have fat-free cottage cheese. How much fat's in this? 4 grams. Yeah, this is probably the most I can have. Then fat-free cottage cheese, about a serving or 2. That'll be perfect. I don't think I can do this. I'm gonna try eating this in my video tomorrow at the beginning. We'll see. It's just not that good, man. I mean, if you put something else in it when you blend it, like I said, cinnamon, maybe some chocolate sauce or caramel sauce, it could actually be pretty decent. But just plain, at least with vanilla protein, it ain't it. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this back in the fridge. Oh God, I guess I gotta clean the spoon off for the macros. It's not even that bad. It's just I don't want to eat it, you know, because it's not good. I will say, I don't know if this is weird, but like if I plug my nose, that's why I'm talking weird. I can like swallow it without tasting it, but as soon as I unplug my nose, I taste it. Ugh. So I mean, I could probably eat all this without barely tasting it. What are you eating off the floor? Stop. Yeah, I'll try to scarf this down tomorrow. Still has good macros at least, so that's the one upside, but yeah, too bad that wasn't too good. I think I'll make some more like recipes on camera, like after my workouts. I think that's a good idea. It won't be every video, but you know, just as an occasional thing, so. But as always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one.